All right, so I just finished adding up all the receipts of the amount of money that we have spent on homeschool this year. Now, I thought I would put together a fun video of all my favorites, all the favorites of items so far that have come. So I got more stuff coming, but I wanted to go through so far what I think the best of the best is. Okay, this, of course, my personal opinion, we all know that. Best all-in-one company, if you want an all-in-one curriculum that is really awesome, Timberdoodle. They have both a Christian version and a regular version. I'm talking kindergarten, grade 1, grade 2. I didn't look after that too much, but I'm telling you, out of all the all-in-ones I've gone through, and I've gone through a significant amount, wow, fantastic. I will tell you, use Timberdoodle for ideas for the curriculum you want and go to Amazon and pick them up on Amazon. The reason I did this is because, so I went and I said, you know what, I got enough money left, let me buy a solid grade 1. I had over $600 worth of stuff in the cart in Timberdoodle. I went to check out and they're like, oh, your shipping's gonna be $125. What? $125? That's a little harsh for me. So I got out of that, went and started cross-checking every item on Amazon. And oh my goodness, it is significantly cheaper to get the items off of Amazon. Now, my favorite book of the year, not made this year, but still, oh, how I love this book. If you've watched my videos, you probably know what book I'm gonna pull up. It's by an author, no, by an artist and a teacher. Underwater, Under Earth. I'm telling you, the amount of stuff you learn, anything that goes on underwater, human or biological, in this book. Anything that goes under Earth, human or biological, it's in here. I mean, it's fantastic. I'm sure there's some stuff that isn't in here, but oh my gosh, let me show you. Look at this. These are all the different minerals that are available beneath the earth and what they make. I mean, it's also got like all the dens of animals under here. It's got, oh, all the pipes and sewers. I mean, anything that goes on, and this is the water. Well, you gotta flip it over for the water. So these are all the vessels that were invented that go under. I mean, it's got so much stuff. This is by far my best book of the year, probably every year. And you can, I mean, you can get it used pretty cheaply. But I also had a best series. My best series is dun, dun, dun. And of course I ordered the other ones, right? You know that I did. You know that I did. I just ordered them today. So it's Real Science for Kids by the Gravitas Publications. Oh my gosh, it teaches complicated concepts to young kids. So they're same with their science program, which is my favorite science program, mainly because it teaches college-aged concepts to like 3rd graders, 4th graders. I mean, and these books are amazing. I didn't understand any of this stuff. I didn't know what a molecule was, like I knew what a molecule was. No, I know what a molecule was. You could quiz me and I would tell you when 2 atoms hang out together, essentially, that's a molecule. I think. Haven't read the book in a while. Okay, so it's got the whole series on that. It's got proteins, it's got atoms, it's got DNA. This is the chemistry version. They have 5 different versions to represent the 5 different areas of science. I went back and ordered 3. I didn't order the outer space one because my favorite language arts tool, that's right, you're gonna see me talk about them again. The flashcards. The flashcards are the winner, hands down. You should see my littlest son go through them and actually be able to say, and away. And it's because blue, come. It's because of the pictures. And then on the back, they got the word. Now, I also teach them how to sound it out if they can't say it, but generally, from what I understood, is sight words are words that are just, they're very common and you can't always sound them out like the, and things like that. Although, to be honest, I don't know why you can't sound out the. I don't understand why. I don't know. But help and things like that. And then you flip it over and then it's got the word on the back. And that way, you know, you progress through it. These are the Dolce Primer ones. So it moves up in school. They do the Fry, but it's still a combination of like the 220 most popular words in kids' books in order to help them to read. So I got a set of them and I have more coming because I just think my kids have such good memories, I'm capitalizing on it, but I'm still teaching them how to sound it out as well. And I'm still teaching them phonics. I switched from All About Reading and I may go back to All About Reading, I may. But right now I'm doing elemental phonics. I ordered the whole series now. So this is level 1. So it starts off with the sounds and basically just super simple, I know, super simple. And then you get more complex as you go through, and that is what I like, super simple. I ordered Brave Writer. Side note, which I may not put in. I'm still not finished learning how to use it. I wish they had a quick start guide, you know? Okay, so next up we got Best Free Program. Mr. Q's, he's got, I believe, 4 or 5 different science programs that he's created. He's a high school teacher that he's created that will cover everything in elementary that your kids need to know by the time they hit the high school grade level. His first program, Mr. Q's it's called, his first program is the biology, life science, whatever you want to call it, and it's free. It's completely free for the whole program. The other programs are still well priced. They're $60 each. I think it's a great program. Especially free. I mean, I find a decent amount of free programs. Yesterday, last weekend, my husband and I were looking at things for our future life, and I stumbled upon an aquaponics lesson from K through 12, I believe it was. Aquaponics. Free, completely free, put on by, some society. I also stumbled upon a history program, completely free. It's ideal for middle schoolers and high schoolers, but it's still, anyone can use it, and it's completely free. So I'll put that info on the screen too. Very impressed with that, I was. Very impressed. Okay, let's see, best free program. All right, went through that. Best manners tool, mainly because I like this product and I didn't know where else to put it. It's helping us a lot this week. Today this week is Greet People Joyfully. That's right. And then it's got a little blurb on the back about how and why we do that. Not to overcome, at a kid's level, we can say hello, we can say hi, we can say good morning or good afternoon. I like it. I haven't looked through all of them because that's the type of person I am. I'll know when I get to them if they have something weird and I'm like, ooh, oh no. Once I go to pull it out and I'm like, not this one. But I haven't seen any yet. But that's just how I parent in life, people, by the seat of my pants. All right, so let's see, what's up? Best critical thinking. I bought all the critical thinking books I could find. I have a couple more coming. This creative problem solving, I like it. Let's see how it starts. Have I used it? No. I must confess I have not, but it's my thing where, for example, Sunday mornings, my son would get in bed with me for a few minutes, like before, as soon as he woke up, I was usually always awake, and we would do a crossword puzzle together. And so it's my idea that we do this as well, which is, so look at this. The dog seems to be jumping from the roof. Use your magic pencil to draw a solution. And then it gives you some solutions here. Can you see that? Gives you some solutions. So a helicopter, change him to a reindeer, add a slide, put up a fence. Mainly, I'm a little intimidated by this because I can't come up with a lot of these. Ooh, look at Sharkaloo. Alex seems to be swimming with a shark. Use your magic pencil to keep Alex safe from danger. See, I like it. I like that. So this is creative problem solving level 1 from the Critical Thinking Company. I bought all their books. I didn't really care for them, but that one I liked. That one I really liked. Okay, let's see what's up next. Best history. This was tough for a variety of reasons. I have yet, because history is it's so many subjects. Like you can get American history, you can get world history. Maybe that's all you can get. But still, a lot of different companies have a lot of different options for those selections. And I bought a ton of them. We love history, I bought a ton of them. I will tell you that you don't need a history curriculum. I know, I bought them all. You don't need it. You can get, if you just get, this is the new Kingfisher one. This is the new Kingfisher. Previously, I would always say the red one, but this is the new one. It's great, like A+ to this book. They really outdid themselves. I think they did a great job. So let's see what they got here. So these are your content. So you're going through ancient history, you're going through, medieval history, the modern world, exploration. So I think it's pretty interesting. Let me show you, this is the Roman Empire. So it's got a little bit, I use it almost as a teacher's guide if I were you, and then go and Google books that discuss the Roman Empire, and you'll get a ton of interesting reads that people suggest for kids, you can go see what's available at your library. So it doesn't have to be complicated for history. If you want something more structured, I like Curiosity Kids. It represents each religion as it comes about. But it doesn't go in depth. It has more books at the end to suggest it, so the chapters are short, there's not a lot of words. So I think that's great. I also bought Winter's Promise one, and I'm always torn with that one because it's very wordy, but it has some good elements to it. If price is no object, get Winter's Promise as well for the activities. If you like doing activities and projects with your kids, your little kids, to be honest. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I don't. Best Math. Best Math, this was interesting because of all the curriculums I bought, and basically you can't go wrong with a math curriculum. Like there's not a bad math curriculum where you get it and you're like, oh no, my kids aren't learning. No, they're gonna learn something from it. You can do Life of Fred. You can do the Beast Academy novels, books, which I did order, which are graphic novels, but supposed to be an entire curriculum, which I haven't received yet, soon, and I'm super excited. I'll show you them when I get them. But then I've also done like The Good and the Beautiful, Math Mammoth. I've done a variety, and what I think are the top, and it's close, so if you want zero prep and zero, like where you don't have to sit down too much with your kid, zero prep, Math Mammoth, and you want them to really, really learn. If you want Math with Confidence, and the Apologia Math is very good as well. Both are very good, but all of my winners for maths are mastery, but Math with Confidence and the Apologia, they do a lot of review, and they do a lot of, Math with Confidence says it's both spiral and mastery, and Apologia says it's mastery, but they do a ton of review in it as well. So both of those I think are pretty good. I was always torn between which ones, but Math with Confidence, because I just did another lesson with my kids today, and it's really short and it's easy to prep for, and she thought about everything. I mean, both of the people who did the Math with Confidence and the Apologia, even the Math Mammoth, all three women they're intelligent at teaching kids all the different ways to conceptualize the math, the numbers, everything. So you can't go wrong with any one of those. I will say that it's better priced, the Math with Confidence and the Math Mammoth are better priced, which is my only caveat to the Apologia, because then on top of Apologia, you need a lot of supplies as well. You don't for Math with Confidence. You don't need them. Anything you need, it's put in the textbook, and you can do, like, instead of getting a bunch of pennies together, you can use the 1 cent cutouts or printables in the back and cut them out and stuff. So she really thought a lot about that. So that would be my best math. I do have a least favorite math. I don't know if you want to hear it. If you want to hear it, just let me know in the comments, and I'll tell you in the comments, because I don't know. A lot of people would probably disagree or not like what my least favorite is, but all still good. I mean, your kid's gonna learn. It's not like they're not gonna learn how to, to add. And say your kid's older, there's always books to go back and refresh and teach and things like that. So I just don't think it's that big of a concern. Out of all the art books I got, the How to Teach Art is really good. I like it, and look at this. Like but I don't think you necessarily need it. You don't need it, but so it teaches you about warm and cool colors, and then one of the exercises you do with them is it teaches you to teach them how to make colors warm or cool. So if you have, an artist in the family, that might be a book you get. And then another activity that they do that I liked was, look at this. So you take the clay, but you're making almost like, I don't want to say, it's hieroglyphics. So you're making, almost like the ancient Egyptians, a little hieroglyphic necklace to use. So How to Teach Art to Children, I think, is very good. As well as, another favorite book that I forgot to mention, science, but I do have a body boned book, crazy series coming that my son asked me to get for him, and I will show that to you. But this, of course I love the Human Body Theater, because it's just, he's a skeleton putting on a play. And it teaches you a ton of stuff. Now, back to art. Okay, so this book, The Art Encyclopedia, goes through all the different genres of art and history, pretty much all of them. And it's just fun to sit down when we're having lunch and talk about cave paintings and different historical things that went on. And then they got the Christian art in there. They got all different types of art. So I definitely like that. Originally, I recommended a children's introduction to art. It's just too small. It's too small. We went through it too fast. You open a page, you read the page, but I think it's a good intro, I would say, for kindergarten. And then maybe you can use this for kindergarten too, but then maybe Yeah, maybe this is the next level up, if you will. Okay, I think I already I showed you. All right, that's all I wanted to do today was create a fun little video. I hope you liked it. If you got any questions for me, put it down in the comments, and I will talk to you later. Au revoir. Character development. You might ask your learner, how does the author introduce you to each character? How do you feel initially about them? Does that change once you get to know them better? Do you think that the author used words when naming each character and place to make us feel a certain way about them? So do you see how these questions differ from the other questions? But these are a little more advanced, right? So book 2, so that's Incredible Edibles because there's 3 in the series. I only started the 1 and I'm not gonna finish it. I'll probably keep it for my other son, but again, I'm not saying it's not good. It's just, to his particular taste was not. So Flight of the Phoenix. Again, disappointment, placid, propeller, suspiciously, and oasis. So you got some interesting words. Okay, so you get it. So there's interesting questions about these books, and they have them for almost every book that they have. And they got great book choices. As far as I'm concerned, I think and a lot of them are super interesting, especially the picture books. Okay, so there you go.
Please rate and subscribe.
Yes.
And hit the bell for notifications.